Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I've been a Marilyn Monroe fan for a while, but I honestly didn't know who she was to begin with. I knew who Madonna was first, and I was introduced to Marilyn by Madonna because she did so many homages to Marilyn, and of course the Material Girl video, and I'd heard about Marilyn from Madonna, and I saw that this movie, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, which I'd heard had the original number that the Material Girl video was based on in it, so I watched Gentlemen Prefer Blondes and I fell in love with Marilyn. I found this book. It was on the 30th anniversary of her death, I believe, and it had 20 giant Marilyn posters. Marilyn Monroe movie poster collection, Marilyn and Her Men, detailed biography and filmography, a brilliant photographic tribute, so I had to have it, of course. Screen Superstars #1, $5.95, bargain. So some of them are missing because I hung them up and took them out and trimmed them, and they're in other places. But there was Early Marilyn, How to Marry a Millionaire Marilyn, a plethora of Marilyns from different films. Where we have Some Like It Hot, Clash by Night. I think that's Some Like It Hot as well. Did I say Some Like It Hot? I meant Something's Got to Give. There's No Business Like Show Business, The Misfits. What's the one where she's on the river? The River of No Return. And that's just a still, I think, from her early days. Then we have posters, of course, As Young As You Feel, Some Like It Hot, Prince and the Showgirl, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, Don't Bother to Knock, Let's Make Love. This is one of the first time I really sort of realised how different cut posters were back in the day. And the idea of viewing them now, later, as art and collecting them. And we have a little bit of information about Marilyn, just a little bit of text, her filmography, starring roles, supporting roles. So this is all things I didn't know, of course. I didn't have a lot of access to books. Mum wouldn't let me go to the library. I think she was scared I'd lose books and it would cost money. So I never got to go to the library. I really could have spent so much time there. I really resent my mum for that, actually, now I think about it. But I did manage to buy a few magazines on people. Of course, Marilyn doing some little baby doll look. An earlier look, of course. And we have Marilyn and Her Men. It's a 2-page spread of just a bunch of photos of Marilyn with different men. And we have Marilyn Monroe, the story, leading men. Picture of her from 70 Rich. Like, I recognised a few images of Marilyn that I knew that there was this blonde woman called Marilyn Monroe who was a big actress back in the day, but I didn't really know anything about her, really. Just I'd seen a few images. Here we have calendars, magazine covers from Time, Life and Look, and unfortunately the Daily News from when she died. Look and Life. And I'm remembering Marilyn. And then we have another trimmed down poster, one from Some Like It Hot. And the last one, I think that's from, what was that little gangster noir film she did? Yeah, Asphalt Jungle, yep. So I just wanted to share that. I just thought it was a nice little magazine I found back in the day. It's only a couple of pages missing. I've kept it all these years. And yeah, just the idea of a poster book of Marilyn Monroe was just an awakening. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this magazine, and what was your introduction to Marilyn? Like, how did you discover her? This was kind of how I discovered her.